Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armory. And it has been a while, but yes, it had just finished at the Etihad Stadium. Manchester City 0, Arsenal 0. Probably a fair result in the end, to be honest. I think both teams probably didn't do enough to win the game overall. I was almost convinced that it was the kind of game that we would lose on a silly mistake or something like that. There are a few hairy moments in our box when Bernardo Silva and Jack Grealish were on the ball towards the end of the game. But I think overall, it was probably a fair result. I think it kind of went mostly how I expected it to go. City were pretty much dominant from start to finish. They had a lot of the ball. I think we defended exceptionally well today. It's, the first time I've seen us go to the Etihad for a very long time and sort of compete with City. And I think the fact that we've managed to take a point off them is something to hold up in high regard, because obviously a few years ago, not to talk of, even last season, we wouldn't have happened. And I think, who was it that said it? I think it was Clive Palmer from the Arsenal Vision podcast that said, we just need to learn. I think he was on the Arsecast the other day, and he said, we just need to learn from the mistakes we made last season. This was a sign of that progress. It was a sign of that learnedness that we've learned from last season, that we don't just kind of remain open to a team like Man City. And there are the mainstream sports media are now saying that it's advantage Liverpool because Liverpool beat Brighton earlier on today and all this sort of stuff. It's like, who knows? Erdegaard put it 100% correct. Who knows what's going to happen? There's still a long way to go. Still 9 games to go for the rest of the season. We by far have the hardest run in. We've got to go to still have to go to Brighton. We've still got to play Spurs. We've got to go to Brighton. We've got to play Villa at home. We've got to play Wolves away, which will probably be difficult. Still have to play Chelsea. I know Chelsea have had a very indifferent season so far. Some would say disastrous, but still, I can imagine that game they will turn up for. We've still got to go to Spurs, still got to go to United, and that's those two, United and Spurs, are the ones that I'm really worried about, just because I have a feeling it's going to be the type of places we'll need to go to get a result, and I'm definitely not looking forward to that. But the positive is that we didn't lose the game today. Again, something I expected to happen. Every time we play City, whether home or away, I'm always expecting us to lose. But I felt like there was some kind of grittiness and fight to us today. I felt Saliba, Gabriel, and Ben White in particular were exceptional today. Kivior played well. He sort of grew into the game. He had a bit of a hairy first 15-20 minutes, but after that he played really well. I felt like, even though City's defense had apparently played for the first time, that was the first time they were playing together because Nathan Ake went off injured. I think they also played well as well. I thought they also kept out Saka and Jesus, who started on the flanks for us. I think that was a sort of misstep from Arteta. I think we should have started Martinelli, but then again, he may not have been fit enough to start. So yeah, it's just one of those things that that we can kind of put under the carpet, so to speak. I think if we had a fully fit Martinelli there, I think there would have been a little bit more of a chance. We had a few breakaways, particularly in the latter part of the second half. Trossard broke away after coming on for Jesus middle just on the hour mark. I just felt like there was a little bit of lethargicness after the international break, but I'm seeing this as a positive. I wouldn't say that the league's done just because we dropped points at City. I think, going by our previous record at the Etihad against City, this is positive. This is a step in the right direction to be going to City and taking a point off them. That means we've taken 4 points off of City this season, so it's pretty good. We've taken 4 points off of City. We've taken 4 points off of Liverpool. It's a step in the right direction, in my opinion. Yes, ideally you want to go and win. If you want to be taken seriously as title contenders, you want to go and win at a place like City. You want to go and win at places like Anfield. But at the end of the day, I can't be too disheartened from that performance. I felt it was a very, very good defensive performance, and I think we definitely deserve something from the game. So yeah, that's it. Nothing more to say really. Next game is Luton at home, so I'll be back previewing that on Tuesday. So happy egg, everybody, Easter, for those that don't get the joke. And yeah, take care and stay safe.